Hi everyone. Today we are going to see about installation of Python in Windows operating system. And after installing Python, we'll be see how to write a program in Visual Studio Code to execute the Python program. So for installing Python, we have store. From store, you can install the Python without any difficulties. You can find the store here and Microsoft Store and go to search and you can type Python. So if you type Python, we'll be getting the Python. Since I'm running Windows in a virtual machine, it may take a little bit time for getting the results. So you find an search button, a search bar over here. You can type Python and it will display all the available Python versions. You go for the higher version. You can see there are many versions. You can go for the latest version, that is 12. So once you click the, you'll be directed to another window, and you can press get. So it will be automatically downloaded and it will set everything, the environment variable and everything. It will be automatically set. And it no need to worry about other things. Wait for a moment so that the Python will install without any difficulties. For this, you need the network connectivity so that it will be uh, downloaded and installed. Wait for a moment so that it gets installed. So you can see the status that is downloading. If you have already installed Python, no, there is no issues. Okay. You can use your already installed Python. There is no issues in it. So wait for a moment so that it gets installed. So this is one way of getting Python installed on Windows machine. So there is another way. You can directly download the Python from the developer website. So just type Python and you go on for this is an official website. You go here and you can see they have many versions. You can see that the latest version is 3.12. So that is we are downloading through Microsoft Store. This is 3.12. Okay. You can download from here and you can execute this installer. So if you click, it starts to download. So since I'm installing through Windows Store, I don't need to download again this. Okay. So if you want, you can go here, you can download it, and you can install the latest version. Okay. This is the official page of Python where you can download Python. Fine. Let us check what happens over there. So it's getting downloaded. Since it's in running in virtual machine, uh, it may take a little bit of time. But if you are not in virtual machine, you are not using Windows in virtual machine, it will be very fast. Okay. So this is an virtual machine environment where I can run and do another operating system within an operating system. So see here, uh, I will show you the things. So this is a virtual machine. Okay, this is a virtual machine. This is a virtual machine, and this is in my operating system that has been installed in my system. So two OS. This is another one OS. We call the OS that has been installed in the system is called as host OS. Okay, you can the type settings you can see. Okay, this is the my OS. That is OS that has been installed in my system. That is this is called host OS. Okay, this is one OS, and again inside the virtual machine, I have another OS. You can see. So I type settings, I can get into the details. Okay, this is another OS that is running in the virtual machine. You can see the name of the OS. Here I have studies laptop, and here the OS that is running inside the virtual machine is called studies learning. Spelled it wrongly. There is no issues. So okay, these are two OS. This is the OS that is actually installed in the laptop is called host OS, and host OS, and the OS that has been installed inside the virtual machine is called guest OS. Okay, this is another OS I have installed inside the virtual machine. This is called guest OS. Okay, let us check what happens to Python. If get if the Python get installed, I can see the set of applications that can be installed in the OS. I think it has been installed. So right, you can see Python 3.12 app that has been installed. It is modified minutes ago. It is nothing but it has been installed. So I can verify this installation. Just close the window. Start menu and go for all apps, and you can search for P and successfully installed. Python has been successfully installed. So you can verify that everything is went well. Means you can type a simple command. So print. Okay. So once as I get the output, you can say that the Python has been successfully installed. No issues in it. So normally you can execute the Python code by using IDLE. That is an integrated environment where we can type. Uh, this is IDL where we can type the commands. This is in an interactive mode. So, So you can make an interactive commands over here, and I want to write the Python script. I go for another new window from where I can write a set of codes for executing Python. So this is called script mode, where we can combine many sentence together so that they executes as a script mode. So whenever I type something, I have to save things. So whenever you type any program, you make a folder and you can save things over there. So I'm naming the folder as my Python so that I can save all my programs over here. So this is the first program. I'm placing one. Name of the file is one. Okay. So I can run the program. You can see the output, that is the output of the two print statements, I and I two. Okay. So this is one of the way of writing and executing the Python program. So now another thing, another way, we can use an integrated development environment that is provided by the Microsoft, that is called Visual Studio Code. So one of the well-known integrated development environment, IDE. Uh, this is this IDE is an program neutral, that we can use this for any programming language. So not specifically for Python. We can use it for C, C++, Java, uh, many things. We can use the same editor, that is IDE, Integrated Development Environment, for developing programs and applications. This is very lightweight software. Uh, it's very flexible one. So this is let us wait for its download to be completed. So once the download is completed, we need to uh, set up this environment specifically for Python. So when we want to go use Python, we have to set up this IDE exclusively for Python. To go for Java, we have to uh, set this IDE for Java. So the same thing, this VS Code can be used for n number of languages. If I'm going to develop an application using Java, I have to modify something, and I can use the same editor. And if I'm developing program in HTML and PHP, I, I have to do some little modification and utilize the same editor for programming in Java, PHP. Okay, so I think the download has been installer has been downloaded successfully. So mostly once everything's downloaded will be in the download folder. Okay, you can see that VS Code user setup is getting downloaded. Just click it, click run. As I said before, Um, I am running the Windows 11 in a virtual machine. So based on the system capabilities, it may take a little bit time. Okay, so make click agree and move to second step. So here, whenever keep in mind whenever you install something in your system, don't dump the C, that is where the OS has been installed. We have different volumes in your computer. So you can see in this system I have two volumes, C and E. C, you can see the Windows symbols where the Windows has been installed. So don't try to install as many things as inside the C. If you install many things in C, you may soon running out of the space. Space will be exhausted very soon, and OS will be not run very fastly. In due course of time, your system gets the can be reduced. So whenever you install some softwares or anything else, try to install them in different folders. Okay, so I have here I have two volumes, C and E. So D is a DVD drive, C and E. So I'm going to install that VS Code in E. Just change the drive or volume name and click next. And next, leave it as default. These two things has to be enabled. So registered code as editor for supported file types and add to path. These two things has to be enabled. Click next, install. So wait for a moment so that the file get executed and install everything for you. You can see the file is getting executed and installing things. So it's a virtual machine. So it may get a little bit of delay. Okay, once get executed or installed, I will be getting the screen. Finish. So I have installed VS Code in Windows 11 operating system that is running inside the virtual machine. This is start screen. You can see the start screen. Okay. So this is your what we say that there is an VS Code. The version is 1.89. It has been successfully installed in the Windows 11. Okay, this is a welcome screen. You don't need to do anything over this. If you want, you can change the theme like this. So these are different themes. You can select any themes, whatever you like. So I prefer dark mode. So let's keep it. I leave this as a default one. So no need to do anything here. Make a mark as done. So we are going to uh, write type a new Python program over here. So for this, we go to uh, file and we can new file, and go to file and you take new file. So if you type new file, uh, the editor will ask for what types of what type of file this is. So because that VS Code will support n number of languages. So if I take a new file, the editor must know what file you are going to type. So for example, we are going to use Python. So okay, one you can see that here there will be a prompt asking to select the language. Click it, you type Python. You get the Python over here and you click Python, and it will ask to install an Python extension. Okay, you can on the right hand side you can see that it asks to install an extension called Python extension. You click install, so it will be automatically installed. No need to do anything else. Just keep your system connected to the internet. Okay, it is installing. You can see that it is installing. So while installing, I can you can switch over tabs. You can see the tab is a file. Um, the file is untitled, so I have to save the file. So you go here to the file and click save as. So you know that I have a folder inside which I am going to save all my Python programs, my Python. I already have one program, so I am here going to type another program. So it is naming this as 2. Okay, you can see the file name here over here 2.py. Okay, so wait for the Python extension to be installed. Wait a moment, is getting installed. So it won't be Christmas slow in your operating system since it is in virtual machine. It is taking a little bit time. If you install in your host machine, that is in non instead of non-virtual machine OS, your installation will be very fast. Okay. So since I am installing inside a virtual machine, it may take a little bit time. Okay, you can see that uh, Python extension has been installed. Okay. Okay, I'm going to type a new first Python print statement. Okay, hi, and I'm going to execute. Just you have an play button here, like you can see the play button. Can you see? Okay, this is the output here. Hi, want I can maximize the font. You'll be down here settings, and you can see the font size is default is 14. I can extend to as my wish, giving 20. You can see the program real increased font. Okay, so I can type anything here. Okay. For typing it, save the program like Control S for saving the program. I can use Control S. See, you can see the shortcuts. Control S for save the program. Control S. So after typing, click, press Control and S. Control key and S at the same time. Program gets saved. Okay, you can see the output. Okay. Uh, Once I close the execute the program, I close like this. I can close things. Okay, that's all I completed. Install VsCode and I have executed a program in Python. So I have closed the window, and this time you can open your folder from here. This is my folder. So Python, select folder. So whenever you open a new folder, this will ask for confirmation that is the folder is safe or not. Sometimes the folder may contain some exe files that may harm your system. So that for precaution, whenever you open a new folder, that is unknown folder, it will ask for your permission. Okay. So in my folder, I have two programs. One is one, another one is two. So if I want to go for one, I can click one and I can execute here. Just a play button. You can see the output. Just wait for a second. The output appear here. Okay. And if I go for second program, another tab, and I can click play button. Okay. You can see the output of the second program. Okay. You may all familiar with the five subject note. There will be a single note which will be very big, bulk in size. I can utilize the same note for five subjects. Likewise, we have in Python in VS Code, we can install Jupyter Note. Okay, so on your left hand side of the VS Code, you can see set of things. Uh, you can take a mouse over the icons. You can see the purpose of it. This is a file explorer. This is an search. You can search whatever it is. Source control, and in that you can search for extension. Okay, extension like this extension. You can see the extension here and go here and type Jupyter. Say JU, type JU. So you can see Jupyter notebook here. Okay, can you see the Jupyter here? Click it. Jupyter. Can you see Jupyter? This is Jupyter. You can see Jupyter notebook support. Jupyter notebook support. Okay, JUPYTER. Okay, first thing, Jupyter. There will be many Jupyters will be displayed in the search. Select the first one, Jupyter. Okay, Jupyter is provided by the Microsoft. You click install it will install all these things. Along with Jupyter, you will be installing these things. You can see Jupyter key map, notebook renders, cell tags, slideshows. These things will be automatically installed. So you have to be careful in selecting this one, Jupyter. Okay. So in left hand side, you may contain this set of things, and you have to search for an extension. You can see the extension here and type Jupyter. In that Jupyter, you select a simple Jupyter, not key map or slideshow. Then it will be automatically installed along with the Jupyter. You have to select Jupyter and you check that this the name is very simply Jupyter, not like a Jupyter key map or Jupyter node render like this. And since it has been already installed, I'm getting disabled here. If it's not installed, I will be getting install here. I click install. If I click install, all these things will be installed all together. Okay. So I in my VS Code, I have successfully installed my Jupyter notebook. Okay. And welcome screen, you will be getting create new Jupyter notebook. So I'm creating new Jupyter notebook. Or else you can go here and it is in file explorer. Uh, you can see set of things, new file, new folder, search like that. In that you click new file and type my lab dot IPYNB. This is an extension for Jupyter notebook. That is my lab is an file name, and after that I am placing dot. The dot is the extension for Jupyter notebook. IPYNB. So we click, so you're getting the note. Okay. So this is a notebook. You can see the things over here. So my lab dot IPYNB. So the firewall has blocked my VsCode. So it's asking permission to unblock it. No issues. So this is a notebook. You can see first plus code plus markdown and run all like that. No. So you click code. You're getting a small cell. This is called shell. In this cell, I can type a Python program. For example, I'm going to write the first program. Okay. So I have markdown here. You want to delete the cell, you can delete the cell. You can click a markdown for identification. This is my uh, this is my first program program. Okay. After typing, you can see the right temple symbol over here. You click it. Okay. And you can move the mouse over here and you will get the code like this. Plus, or else you can go here and you press here. Plus code, you will be getting a shell and a small play button over here. This is called code shell, and markdown shell you won't get any plus symbol here, that play symbol here. You click a new shell and we have a play button over here. It is called code session, and you mark down. You won't get any play symbol. This is a markdown session. The things which have typed inside the markdown session will not be executed. Okay, so this is my first program. So I'm going to execute an loop program. So for loop. I'm going to type things for 10 times. 10 times is the first program. So, so once you type the program, you can press the play button here. Wait for a moment. Last for installing some a package that allow you to install it. Since the system is connected to internet, it will be automatically downloaded and install the necessary things for you. Wait for this installation to complete. Supporting packages is a record for running Python inside the Jupyter notebook. Wait for a moment. Things will be getting executed. Just downloading so many things in background. You can see the status that everything has been collected. Now it is installing. As I said, it's the operating system is executing inside a virtual machine. It may take a little bit time. Hmm. Time being, I'm going to write another. This is a second program, and click the tick mark, and you can click code here or code here, and, and so addition of two numbers. I'm going to get two numbers. First A, and input the first number, and I'm getting the second number. So after getting the two number, I'm going to perform addition, and finally I'm going to print the result of the sum is okay. So I think that installation of packages has been done. Say these things like control X, control S. Okay, I'm going to execute my first program. You can see the power button. There's a program to print 0 to 9. Okay, getting the output. And this is my second program. I'm going to execute the second program. You can find a play button near your shell. So this each thing is called shell. This is the first shell and this is second shell. Each cell will be associated with a play button. Okay, here you can see the play button here or here. If I click this, it will ask for the first number. Enter the first number. Okay, I'm going to press 10. and plus, and again it asks for second number. Second number is 20. Okay, you can see the result 30. So likewise, you can type n number of programs in Python Jupyter Notebook. I can write one program here, one program here, and again I can. If I want another program to be executed, I make a code over here. Can click code. I'm getting another cell, and I can type another program here. Print in three. So that is to type in three. Okay. So I can write any n number of programs over here. Okay. These are the things that we need to know that how to run a Python program in Jupyter Note in VS Code using VS Code. So VS Code is one of the what versatile IDE. We can use it for any programming language. Okay. Okay. These are things that we can utilize the VS Code for executing many programs. So now let me show my environment where I used to run multiple languages. So I have a set of codes over here. This is a Python. So I have different notebooks and different files. So you can see this one notebook, another these are notebooks. So I have see here I can execute this code over here. Okay, and it's a Python. Another thing, I have Java. Okay, so I have an folder tuition inside which I have one Java program. Okay, you can see the Java program. So this is a Java program for a simple bank application. Okay, you can run the Java program. You can see run here. We'll be connecting to the environment and it will be executed. See, I'm getting the this is a simple bank application. So for depositing and withdrawal amount, like simulating the banking environment. So this how I can switch over one programming language to another programming language. So first I installed and executed Python, now Java. And if I want to go for HTML, I can go for HTML. Okay. So this is my HTML page. This is JavaScript. Okay. So this is how I can use the Python for sorry, VS Code for executing many languages. Okay. Utilize these things in your practical session and try to learn many tricks in VS Code. Thank you for watching.